Hi, everyone. So Terry Lindeberg here, episode 8. Um, Today I'm going to be talking about a healing, healing that was done, and it's kind of an interesting story, I think, and some good tips. I'll try to give some good tips on this one. God, my nose always itches. So it's a beautiful day here. I decided go outside, let you guys see. It's just beautiful. Um, okay, this happened in 2024, I believe, and it was my very good friend who, she was in my first episode. I talked about her. She's the one who kind of introduced me to the Great Awakening and kind of all the stuff and got me to sort of wake up and start following things and start reading about things and seeing things and about how the world really runs and how there's so much darkness had taken over all different areas of the world. And so I really appreciate her a lot, because had I not met her, I maybe would have made different decisions in life. So anyways, so we're good friends, and she called me one day and she said, this was at night, and she said, hey, I have this excruciating headache that I've had for like 6 months. And, um, you know, I want you to do healing on me. And I said, oh, okay. I said, I'd be happy to, you just have to ask. Because she said, yeah, I was always wondered why you hadn't, said anything to me about it. And I said, well, and sometimes when I read about kind of the rules of everything, we're supposed to be asked to heal. Like, you need permission from someone. So I'm just waiting sometimes for people to say, hey, I know you heal. Like, can you heal me? Of course I can. I mean, sometimes I ask, but it's harder for me to ask because it's like, I'm not sure if I'm intruding on someone, but everyone knows I heal, so I'm just waiting for people to ask. So anyways, if you need healing, please just ask me. I'm happy at any time to do it. I love doing it. I love trying to help people. So anyways, just get in touch if you do. Send me a private message or something. And we can just talk and tell me what's wrong, and I'll do the whole thing for you. Gladly. Can't, I can't always, I don't always know who's going to get healed. Not, there's a lot of factors involved with it, but geez, when they do happen it's amazing. So why not try? So anyway, so my friend says, I said, okay, what's wrong? I have these excruciating headaches. Excruciating. I've had them for a long time, like 6 months. Like, it's awful. I can't get rid of it. It's at work. It's at night. It's all the time. Just excruciating. And so I said, oh, okay. All right. Now, I was in the middle of doing some deep research. So I was like right in the middle. So I was kind of like, okay. And I said, well, I'm just in the middle of something. Can I do it like, in a few minutes? I think that's what happened, because I know I didn't do it right then. I got off the phone, and then I said I would do it, or she had to get off the phone, and I said I would do it. And then when I got off the phone, I didn't do it. I was still busy researching, and I was going to get to it in a few minutes, but I just, time flips, and we know how it is. We all get glued into our freaking phones and all the info that's out there. And for me, being a researcher, it was like, it was hard. So anyways, so she calls me back like 10 minutes later or 20 minutes later, something like that. And she says, oh my God, you healed me. My headache is totally gone. You healed me. And I said, truth be told, I haven't prayed yet. I haven't, honestly, if I'm being really honest, I haven't gone through the whole structure. Of course, I wanted you healed, but I didn't actually go through the whole formal steps. yet. And she said, no, it was you. You did it. I said, actually, I think it was you. I think you did it. I think you healed yourself. And it was just, no, she said, no, 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 it was you. It was you who did it. You did it. And I said, oh, I just can't take credit for things that I just know. So what I agreed was maybe we both did it. We both did it. Being two people that wanted the healing, are so connected anyways. Her and I have this amazing energy history together, that maybe that whole thing, like the whole, our, just happened, because it's hard to explain healing. It's very hard to just put words to why things can just, you can go from being in chronic pain to just in a second, nothing, just after prayers, right? But then again, if you believe, you can do this. We can heal each other through divine prayer. It's incredible. And it should always be the first resort to go to that and to keep praying for things, because it's non-invasive. Why wouldn't you want that? Who wants to go to a hospital and be cut open, or have medicines, or be put on into, who wants that? Nobody does. So, anyway, so my friend, we we joked about it for a while. We were just so happy. She was so happy that she was healed after such a long time of excruciating pain, and I was so happy for her. And that's kind of how we left it. So I still think it was her. She thinks it was me. I've stated, okay, then it was both of us together, which it probably was, And that's the other thing. The more people that are praying at once for things to happen, the more energy there is toward it happening. So we need to do that often. Pray for the world, pray for peace, pray for love, pray for abundance, a world abundance coming for everyone, and peace and love and health, and all these great things we have to always be praying for. So anyways, trying to hold the light. It's called holding the light. We all need to work on holding the light in this world where, as you see, things are a little bit chaotic in the world. And, but good things are coming. Please trust me on that. They really are. We are going to get through this, and it's going to be amazing. Really good times are coming. So tips. There's one thing that I want to say with healing that I haven't said yet. Before I ever do a healing, I tell them, make sure there's one phrase you can't say, or it'll ruin the healing. And that's afterwards, if you feel like everything's gone and you don't have that pain anymore, do not say, oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Because that cancels it. Because you're saying, I don't believe. I don't believe in the healing. But that's what it's coming out as, right? I can't believe I've been healed. It crosses it out. There's the word contract. So, there's a lot of funny wording, contract things that I've studied about, which I find fascinating. But for now, I'll just keep it to that one. Keep it to topic. Yeah. And just healing groups. It's a great thing to do, and read those recommended readings I've mentioned, because they really can work at times. And what's better than being healed and spreading that to people and helping people? There's nothing better in the world than helping people. So I think that's all that I really want to say today. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss one. And please like it and put any comments down that you want or questions that you want. I know sometimes I just do these off the cuff. There's no editing. I don't even know how to do that kind of stuff. So I just, thank goodness I can just ramble on a bit. But sorry, I have a hair that's like in my eye. So if you have any questions at all or any comments at all, or just want to even say hi, I always love to hear from anyone. And if you need a healing, definitely get in touch. Okay, and they're free. I'm not charging for stuff like that. That is, for me, that's a service I do for humanity. I just want to help people. So okay, have a great day. It's beautiful here. It's really stunning. And I'm gonna now go out for an awesome walk in nature with my doggy. Okay, have a great day, everyone. Bye.